Hello everyone, how are things going for you today? Things are going well for me. This is Vortex. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. In our last episode, we purchased some new equipment in Troya to prepare for the Dark Elf's Magnetic Cave. We also found the Chocobo Village located to the north of Troya Castle. Inside, we found a very special breed of Chocobo, the Black Chocobo. And when we caught one of those, it flew us to the cave entrance. And our fine feathered friend is waiting for us outside the cave in the forest. Now that we're here at the Magnetic Cave, it's time to go after that greedy Dark Elf and teach him a lesson that it's not nice to steal other people's crystals. Now, as mentioned in the last video, the strong magnetic field surrounding the Dark Elf's cave will make metallic weapons and armor impossible to use. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw up an annotated list of known metallic versus non-metallic weapons. I had a request for that in the last episode, so I'll just go ahead and throw it up here. And of course, if you notice that I've missed any, feel free to post a comment below. So, since we last met, I actually went back outside the cave and restored my characters to full health, and I've taken the time to equip all the non-metallic stuff on everyone. I'll go ahead and show you what I've got equipped on everyone. Sid's got the wooden hammer, twist headband, Kenpogi, and ruby ring. Cecil's got the great bow and his 40 holy arrows equipped there. Went ahead and put the twist headband on him, also the Kenpogi and ruby ring. Same for Yang, except I've got both of his claws equipped. His claws will actually work in this cave. And there's Tella's equipment right there. Got the healing staff equipped on him, along with the wizard's hat, Kenpogi, and the ruby ring. Now before we start, I should also mention that you must make absolutely certain that you've obtained the twin heart from Edward and Troya before attempting to complete this cave, because that item's going to be absolutely necessary. So, are you ready? Well, let's step forward here, and as we do, Sid says that magnetic field is powerful. Equipping anything metallic will slow us down. Yang says my claws appear to be unaffected, but Tella's pretty confident. He says, "Fear not, we stand invincible with my magic." So, yeah, Tella's magic's also going to come in very handy in this cave. So, let's get started here. We're on the first basement floor. We can actually pick up a couple of treasure chests, and the first one's just across the bridge here. Alright, well, here is our first random encounter here. This is going to be the Cave Bats. Cave Bats have 334 HP, and they're weak against Holy, so Cecil's Holy arrows are going to come in very handy. And he easily dispatches the first one there. Let's go ahead and have Yang just attack the second one with his claws. You can see they can use the vampire ability to suck your blood out of you and also drain that back as HP for themselves. But otherwise, I would much rather run into cave bats than some of the other monsters inside this cave. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this last one off here. And we defeat the cave bats, and we get 453 gil and 448 experience points, and a new entry in the bestiary. So let's take a look at it. I'll just scroll down a little ways here to find the cave bat at number 58 in the list. Alright, let's continue onward here and across the bridge. And we'll find our first treasure chest waiting over here. Inside this treasure chest, we'll take a high potion, which will more than likely come in very handy inside this cave. Everybody's defense is gimped since they've got some weaker equipment on, so that's going to prove to be a challenge, especially in this battle. We've got two more new enemies in the front. We've got the Cait Sith. That's right, Cait Sith was actually the name of the character in Final Fantasy VII. It's the name of a monster here in Final Fantasy IV. Cait Siths are weak against Holy. They have 342 HP, but watch out for their blaster ability, which can paralyze or sometimes even instantly kill a party member, I believe, so be careful of that. But we'll have Cecil use his holy arrows on those. Also in the back there, we've got a big bad muscle head. That's the ogre, and ogres have very high attack power. They've got the highest strength here in the Magnetic Cave. Ogres have 865 HP, and they are weak against holy, so Cecil's holy arrows will work well, and we'll also have Yang store up his attack power. So let's get started here on this battle. I'll just have Cecil use his holy arrows on the bottom one there, and let's store up attack power. I guess, yeah, let's get rid of these Kate Sis before they try to use Blaster. We'll just have Sid attack. Yeah, poor Yang there is already getting beat up on, so I'm going to have Cecil use the Cura spell on him, I guess. And we'll also have Tella do the same. Good thing I've got a lot of ethers, because that's going to come in very handy here in this cave. Alright, Yang takes out the first Kate Sith. I hope 40 holy arrows is enough to make it through this cave. Alright, one left to go here. Now you can see Yang's power ability works very well against the ogres. Let's see, let's go ahead and use Cura on Yang there, and we'll go ahead and see if we can finish off this maniacal muscle head here. Found out today that my YouTube account is now automatically enabled for uploads longer than 15 minutes, so I don't really have to worry about time anymore, which is very nice. So that's definitely going to be a benefit. That will certainly help me out when I'm trying to edit these videos. I won't have to worry about chopping out so much. Alright, so we get 744 gil, 610 experience points, and we get a couple of new entries in the bestiary. So let's take a quick look at those. Hey, we're a quarter of the way done with the bestiary now. 25% complete. There's the Kate Sith at number 52 in the list. And the ogre can be found at number 59. And the ogre's got some pretty nice treasure drops there. You can get twist headbands from them. You can also get a power armlet and some Giant's gloves, in addition to a Bacchus cider, so that's pretty nice. Okay, let's see, it looks like my HP are generally in pretty good working order, so we can continue southward from here. That was a battle with 2 more Kate Sis and another ogre. Yeah, the battles can be pretty difficult here, so running may be a pretty good option if you don't want to deal with the battles. Running away is pretty easy. Alright, well there's the staircase to the next level, but let's pick up this treasure chest first. Inside here we will find a unicorn horn. Very cool. That's an item that will release all allies from sleep, paralysis, confusion, and berserk. So that could definitely come in handy if one of those Kate Sis paralyze you. Alright, well let's go down this staircase and make our way to the second basement level of the Magnetic Cave and go pick up some more treasure. Let's go around here. Well, after that battle with 2 Kate Sis, Yang leveled up to level 21. Alright, I believe there's a doorway up here with some treasure inside. There it is. So let's go inside here, and first let's go to the right. And inside this treasure chest we'll find a precious ether. Well, 2 of those Kate Sis and one of those ogres got a back attack on my party there, nearly took out Tella. Alright, here's our second treasure chest. Inside here we'll find 2,000 gil. We'll take that and pocket it. Alright, doing some backtracking here. Let's see, yep, there's one more treasure on this level we can get. So let's see, from here let's head to the west. There it is. And we will open this up and find another ether inside. Very good. Alright, I think that's all the treasure on this level, so let's go down to the third basement level, shall we? Wait for us, Dark Elf. We're going to be prying that earth crystal out of your greedy, grubby, selfish, elfish hands here soon. By the way, Cecil leveled up to level 18 after that battle with some more cave bats. And I also got a high potion as an item, which is nice. And here we are on the third basement floor of the Magnetic Cave. Good news though, We've got a doorway over here, and once we go inside, we are going to find a save point. Very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and use a tent and save my game, and once I take care of that, we will trudge forth. Alright, I am back to full health. I took a short break there, so I'm ready to continue onward through this cave. Looking at the map, it's going to be pretty straightforward through the rest of the cave. Still just a few more enemies we need to meet and defeat to add to the bestiary. Hopefully we'll be running into those pretty soon, so let's continue onward. Just keep making our way through this magnetic cave. We'll see what more monsters the Dark Elf will throw at us on our way through here. So from here, let's just cross this bridge, kind of zigzag around. And we'll get to meet a couple of new enemies here. Very good. On the left, we have the Cave Naga, and on the right, we have Twin Snakes. The Cave Nagas have 285 HP, and they're weak against Holy, so I'm just going to have Cecil lob some of his Holy arrows at that Cave Naga on the left there. And the Twin Snakes on the right are pretty weak. They only have 108 HP, and they're weak to both Ice and Holy, so we don't want Tella to feel left out. I'll probably have him use a Blizzara spell on one of those Twin Snakes. Make him feel useful. We'll actually put him to work there. So let's start off by having Cecil attack the Cave Naga in the back there. And actually Yang's going to come in very useful in this battle too. He's got an Ice Claw equipped, so he should easily dispatch one of those Twin Snakes. Oh yeah. Why don't I just have you defend there, Sid, so we can have Tella do something useful here. Let's have him use a Blizzara spell, and that will definitely take out this last Twin Snake here. There we go. Oh wow, 1650 points of damage. Very good. Good job, Tella. We get 645 gil and 545 more experience points for our trouble, and we're going to get a couple of new entries to look at in our bestiary. So let's scroll down here to find the Twin Snake at number 50 in the list. Drops poison arrows, that's interesting. And the Cave Naga can be found at number 56. Interesting to note that the Cave Naga is a snake with a human head, yet it's listed as an insect. I don't know what the reasoning was behind that, but oh well. So there you have it. 2 new entries in the bestiary, and we are ready to continue forward here. Got another doorway we can go through here, and we're gonna go inside this room with 3 more treasures inside, so let's start picking these open. There's a high potion in that treasure chest. Second treasure chest contains a spider silk. Well, that was a battle with more of those buck-toothed brawny bodybuilders, the ogres. There were 3 of them in that battle I had to fight. I had to use the high potion on Tella that I just found in the treasure chest, and actually Tella's biospell works pretty well on those. Alright, well this third treasure chest contains an hourglass, so let's backtrack here. And from here we'll just cross that bridge and head west. Then we'll head north through this narrow corridor. And into this doorway, into another small room. There's another treasure chest up here. Alright, real quick here, here's a new battle with a new monster called the Draculady. The Draculady was surrounded by 6 cave bats, and they were driving me batty with their vampire ability. They were just doing that over and over, so I've taken the liberty to take out most of those. 1 cave bat left. Now the Draculadies have 270 HP, and they're weak to both fire and holy. And she tried using the Absorb ability to drain some HP from one of my characters, so otherwise this is going to be a pretty easy battle. I'm just going to have Tella finish it off with his Fira spell. Bye, Draculady. Wow, 1485 points of damage, and I win this battle and get over 1,000 gil, not bad, and nearly 1,100 experience points. Very nice. And Tella's going to level up. And wow, I get a new treasure, a Kiss of Lilith. It's a statue with the same effect as Osmos. Very cool. I'll definitely take that. That works just like the Osmos spell. And I'm going to get Another new entry for the bestiary. There's the Draculady at number 55, and I believe that's all but one monster left. So, new monster that is. So, let's go ahead and open up this treasure chest to find a new claw for Yang. Very cool. That's going to be the Fairy Claw. And I guess I will replace his Ice Claw with that. You can see the Fairy Claw sometimes confuses an enemy. Very nice. So let's put that on him and continue onward here. Oh man, I got ambushed by 2 ogres and 2 Kate Siths in that battle. And Cecil nearly got KO'd because of that. He just barely survived, so I had to spend a little bit of time healing him up. Nearly out of MP on everyone, but fortunately we're about to solve that problem. Good grief. Man, those ogres and Kate Siths like getting preemptive strikes on my party. Nearly took Tella out after having a preemptive strike, so fortunately he survived, but he had 6 HP by the time I managed to run away. Oh well, made it out of that battle alive, and we're down to the 4th basement floor of the Magnetic Cave here. It should be the last floor we'll have to go through. So let's just veer off to the right here, and we've got another doorway we can go through, and we've actually got a very valuable save point. Yet another one. Very generous of Square Enix to place a second one in here, so I'm definitely going to use a tent, save my game, and we'll continue onward after I do so. Alright, it is time to continue onward. There is only one more treasure left, and only one more monster left to find inside this cave. And the monster that I want to find is actually quite rare, it seems. It's called the Mind Flayer, so I may have to walk around a bit and hunt for it to demonstrate that battle for you, but before I do that, let's go ahead and go up here and get that one last treasure chest. Well, guess what? Yep, I got ambushed by 2 more ogres and 2 more Kate Siths in that battle. Those are starting to become annoying. Alright, the treasure chest is just up and around here. And there it is. Inside this treasure chest, we will find an emergency exit item. Very cool. We may be putting that to use a little bit later. Well, friends, it's time for me to roam around the corridors of the Magnetic Cave here and see if I can find that one last enemy that I need to find, the Mind Flayer. Once I find them, I'll demonstrate the battle for you. And hello again, everyone. After a few minutes of searching, I finally ran into that elusive monster I was looking for. This is the Mind Flayer. As you can see, it got a back attack on my party along with an ogre and a Kate Sith. I already took out the Kate Sith and the ogre. This leaves the Mind Flayer. The Mind Flayer has 300 HP, and they can use an ability called Mind Blast, which can paralyze one of your party members, plus sap their HP. But otherwise, should be pretty easy to take out. They can sometimes appear in groups of 2. In fact, it's probably preferable for them to appear in groups of 2 because they drop a very rare summon. And I'll be showing you that once we look at it in the bestiary. And as you can see, it used its Mind Blast ability on poor Yang there, but really it's nothing to fear. So, looks like I win this battle with the Mind Flayer. I get 724 gil and 655 experience points. The entry for the Mind Flayer is number 57 in your bestiary list, and as you can see, it will drop a very rare Mind Flayer summon, which I've never personally gotten through any of my playthroughs of Final Fantasy IV. I would like to eventually get that in this Let's Play series. Very rare drop, and it's pretty hard to find the Mind Flayers. We'll be finding an item a little bit later in the game that will make these a little more common, where we can come through and grind in the cave and summon the Mind Flayers using that item, and hopefully that will increase our chances of getting that Mind Flayer drop a little bit later in the game. So there you have it. There's all the enemies, I believe, regular enemies that is, here in the Magnetic Cave. Going through this door, that's going to take us into the Crystal Room, and just up ahead there is that Naughty Dark Elf, and he's got the Earth Crystal behind him, so we're going to confront him in our next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. Thank you very much for watching this video today, everyone. I hope you found it helpful and entertaining. This has been Vortex, your host. Hey, have a great day, everyone. We'll see you again next time.